right, Forbes, welcome back.
Good to be with you.
42-42 New York Times poll. She had an 8-point lead in early August. How come there's such a surge for Donald Trump? Explain it.
I think Hillary Clinton must secretly want Donald Trump to be president. She's been even a more miserable candidate than just about any in American history. The way she's handled the health thing has been a disaster, email a disaster, this flap with Colin Powell, and most importantly, she hasn't offered a positive vision of how to get this country back on track.
Well, I haven't heard a serious, in detail policy speech by Hillary Clinton. What she will do with the economy, what she will do with immigration, foreign policy, and all the rest. But I have heard all of that from Donald Trump.
Well, the key thing on Hillary Clinton is she has made some proposals, including massive increases in taxes, which will kill this economy, especially 45% capital gains tax. Last time we had those levels, Stuart, was in the 1970s. Had no venture capital, stagnant decade. She'll make Obama look like Reagan.
That would be difficult. Steve Forbes, thank you very much.
She's trying hard.
Now, Kathleen Parker is with us. I believe she can hear me. Yes, I know she can hear me. Her earpiece has been fixed. It's called an IFB, interrupt and feedback, so you can hear what I got to say. And I'll repeat the question. In the New York Times poll out this morning, 42 Hillary Clinton, 42 Donald Trump. What a reversal from Hillary's 8-point lead a month ago. How did this happen? Kathleen?
Well, I don't think it's been helpful that Mrs. Clinton, that Secretary Clinton has had some serious health problems, and to a lot of people, apparently her not saying something about it in advance was very disingenuous. That doesn't help her. And I think Donald Trump is still delivering a message in many quarters that is resonating with people who are dissatisfied with the way the economy is moving, even though it's moving steadily, as that New York Times article pointed out. So many people in certain kinds of communities where industry has left are not feeling the effects of an improving economy, and the job market isn't improving for them. So as long as he can still convince people that he has the upper hand on job creation and the business acumen that could change things for those people, I think he's going to continue to gather steam. And that's something that's going to be difficult, I think, for Clinton to counter with the policies that she wants to continue as the third term of President Obama.
Andy Puzder still with us, Trump economic advisor. What do you put down, how do you explain this surge of Donald Trump in the past 3-4 weeks?
Well, I think he's done a very, very good job in the speeches, the presentations that he's given. I think her deplorables comment is having a lot more of an effect than people are giving credit for. But, look, as Steve said, he's talking about decreasing taxes and generating growth. She wants to increase taxes and redistribute income. He wants to reduce regulation and see business growth. Every problem she sees on her website involves more government. She wants to hurt the American energy sector in the interest of climate change. He wants to build the American energy sector in the interest of economic growth and jobs. So I'm not at all surprised that we're seeing him surge in the polls and her decline. I think people are focusing on the issues and focusing who they really are as people, not the way the media paints them.
Now, Trump economic advisors have seen, they wrote the plan that he's about to release again, and they say, the advisors say, you'll get 4% growth in each of the next 5 years. That would be a boom and a half. Steve Forbes, is that possible? Because that would really be an extraordinary expansion of America's economy. Think it'll happen?
4% is actually rather low.
But for 5 straight years?
Sure, we had that in the 60s. We had that for much of the 80s. After 7 years of stagnant growth, so-called growth, you need 5 or 6% just to get back up to the normal American long-term growth rate. So 4%, yeah, that's a low bar as far as I'm concerned.
Here is Steve Forbes' opportunity to shoot me down. I have said that the Dow Industrial Average, which right now is up 150 points, that's the high of the day, that rally on Wall Street has something to do with the speech that Donald Trump is about to lay on about growth in the economy. If you want to shoot me down, Mr. Forbes, you can do it right now.
I don't want to shoot you down. I want to come back on the show.
So, I mean, is there something here? I mean, 150 points up, and he's about to make a speech about growth of 4%. I mean, is there a connection?
It's certainly not earnings that's pushing up the Dow. Business investment bad, productivity bad, global economy bad, so it's expectations for the future. I think the markets are also anticipating that his rhetoric on trade will be more bark than bite, more bark than bite. Because trade war would be a disaster, but if he sticks with these taxes, reforming the Federal Reserve, reforming health care, yeah, the economy will respond, and we'll have profits again, growth.
Wouldn't that be nice?